Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. I would like to take a moment to thank our Patreon supporters. Guys, you are great and your support is very much appreciated. If you too would like to support our podcast financially, you can do this monthly on Patreon or one time via PayPal. Links are in the description to this episode. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 411 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. 100 Ukrainian prisoners of war were freed from Russian captivity in an exchange, reports ICTV. According to the head of the President's Office of Ukraine, Andriy Yermak, among them are the defenders of the cities of Mariupol on the Sea of Azov and Hostomel near Kyiv. Some of them have been seriously injured and are suffering from illnesses. The President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, clarified in his evening video address that among the liberated are 80 men and 20 women. These are 100 families who got real joy on the eve of Easter. And of course, we keep working to return all our people from Russian captivity. We remember everyone, and we will return everyone, stressed Zelensky. Separately, Ukraine repatriated 5 seriously injured Russian military in accordance with the norms of the Geneva Conventions, including the only woman in Ukrainian captivity, reports Interfax Ukraine. In addition, during Ramadan, the holy month for all Muslims, Ukraine sent back to Russia Muslim prisoners of war who fought as part of the army of invasion. Volodymyr Zelensky informed that he met Richard Branson, a prominent British entrepreneur and a longtime friend of Ukraine. Branson became United 24 charity platform ambassador. The president informed that they discussed how the global influence of Mr. Branson can help Ukraine in its recovery, reconstruction of Ukraine's educational institutions, attraction of technological assistance for Ukraine, in particular to carry out humanitarian demining. Ukraine intends to form an international coalition to bring back Ukrainian orphans held or taken by Russia, reports Ukrainska Pravda. Minister for the Reintegration of Temporarily Occupied Territories of Ukraine, Irina Vereshchuk, said that the help of the international community is very important in this matter. A pool of international leaders is already being formed out of those who have expressed their public support for such a coalition. For example, head of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen and Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki. Vereshchuk said that Russia is holding 4,396 Ukrainian orphans illegally, both those who are held in the temporarily occupied territories and those taken illegally to Russian territory. Denmark plans to deliver Caesar self-propelled artillery systems to Ukraine next month and expects to start deliveries of Leopard 1 tanks by summer, reports Gromadzka Radio. Acting Danish Defense Minister Troels Lund Poulsen, during his visit to Odessa, informed that looking 6 months ahead, it will be possible to deliver about 100 Leopard 1 tanks to Ukraine. Germany sent another batch of military aid to Ukraine, reports European Pravda. According to the data published on the government's website, Berlin provided the following support: 1 Dachs armored engineering vehicle based on the German Leopard 2 tank, 8 Zetros trucks, 8 mobile antenna mast systems, 8 reconnaissance drones, and over 23,000 40mm ammunition. Ukraine started export of electricity to Moldova, reports Ukrinform. Soon electricity will be also exported to Poland and possibly Slovakia. On April 7th, the Minister of Energy of Ukraine signed an executive document allowing electricity exports to the EU in conditions of surplus generating capacity. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.